Aloha, welcome to the Art of Life. I'm Jennifer Espenscheid, and today I am so excited to talk about the sensational number 9. It's by far the most magical, mystical, and mathematical number in the universe. And it shows up in our cosmos, in our culture, and in the quiet pulse of all kinds of patterns. So let's dive in, and I've saved some of my favorite and the coolest for last. So number one kind of concept is that 9 is a mirror in itself. By multiplying 9 by any number and then adding the digits of the result, you will always end up back at 9. So for example, 9 times 8 is 72, and 7 plus 2 is 9. Now what's really interesting is as you go through, the answers on the left side will count up and the right side will count down, and they all add up to 9. And this works with any whole number, large numbers too. Like for instance, let's take 1,240 and times it by 9. Okay, I did this. It's 11,160. So you add those digits, 1 plus 1 plus 1 plus 6 plus 0, and it equals 9. It's just so cool. Okay, next, the second really sensational number 9 little fact is the final digit. So as the last single digit, number 9 symbolizes endings, fulfillment, and mastery. It's like the crescendo of the number scale, right? You have 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then it turns into double digits. So this is kind of a completion before the next beginning. And there are many traditions where the number 9 ascends. So you have 1 at birth, and then 9 is kind of enlightenment. It's a cycle of life or soul cycles in stages of growth. Number 3 idea that is really interesting with 9 is numerology. So in numerology, the number 9 is that of the sage, the humanitarian, and the artist. It holds all the previous numbers in it, and so it kind of makes it, in its shape, the accumulation of wisdom and universal love. It's a highly spiritual number, symbolizing spiritual enlightenment, awakening, and a service to humanity. So it's a very generous number, selfless, inner strength, and it shows us our inner divinity because we have the wisdom of all the other numbers in it. Number 4 starts into the sacred geometry part of things and the circle of life. So looking specifically at the circle, it's divided into 360 degrees, and 3 plus 0 plus 6 is 9, but it doesn't stop there. You can take that circle and divide it into any equal part, like in half, it's 180. 1 plus 8 plus 0 equals 9. 3/4 of it is 270. 1/4 of it is 90, and so on. All of those, if you add up the digits, equal 9. It's like 9 is the architect's fingerprint that's hidden and stamped in all these places. All right, number 5 is the digital root trick. So you take any number, you subtract the sum of its digits, and you'll always end up with a multiple of 9. No joke. A numerical echo, mass version of a heartbeat repeating throughout space and time. Let's try it. Let's take 243. So to find the digital root, which is the sum of the digits until you get one number, you're going to take 2 plus 4 plus 3, and that equals 9. Coincidence. Now you subtract that sum from the original number. So 243 minus the 9 equals 234. A multiple of 9. So 9 divides into 234 evenly, and this always happens. It's incredible. The difference between the number and the sum of its digits is always divisible by 9. Next, we'll get a little mystical and to balance our math. So the symbol of duality and balance with the 9 is when you invert and mirror it, it's a 6. And 6 and 9, which is also the sign of Scorpio, is a yin-yang-like symbol of cosmic balance. It's also the masculine and feminine, giving and receiving, earth and sky. So 6 can represent nourishment, grounding and feminine qualities, and the 9 can lead towards expansive visionary action and masculine energy. And it reminds us that the true power is in the two together when we're a whole balanced being. Number 7, we're going to look at ancient symbolism. There's lots of it here. In Norse mythology, there's 9 realms of existence. In Egyptian lore, there's the Council of 9 gods in the Ennead, including Isis, Osiris, Horus. Greek mythology, there's 9 muses, goddesses of the arts, each governing an area of creativity like poetry, painting, dance, and history. In Dante's Inferno, there were 9 circles of hell, representing the full descent of the soul into sin. And then, of course, there's going to be plenty of symbolism in our current culture. Like the Lord of the Rings, there were 9 members of the Fellowship, and there were 9 rings given to rule humans. And there's also sayings like Cloud 9, which probably comes from the 9th type of cloud being cumulonimbus, and that's the highest, most puffiest, beautiful cloud. And so when you're on top of that cloud, you're at your highest. It kind of means this blissful state. Our number 8 cool thing about the number 9 is looking at it in universal patterns of nature here on Earth and in our systems. So of course we can find it there, right? A full human pregnancy, 9 months. Cats, a symbol of mystery, are said to have 9 lives. But before poor Pluto was demoted, the solar system had 9 planets. And bees even have sacred math. A honeycomb are made of hexagons, which have 6 sides, but bees build them in groups of 9 cells, reflecting efficiency and symmetry. Number 9 looks at tarot or tarot, and the 9 represents the Hermit card. And the Hermit card is all about turning in and reflection, our own light and wisdom. And that's really important, like the number 9 containing all the other numbers. When we are a whole human and reflecting inside ourselves, that's where we can find our true wisdom. Okay, so that's number 9, and we could go on forever, and we must go on a little bit longer because I've saved some of my very favorites. The Enneagram is my very favorite personality test. It illuminates so much, and it uses 9 as the root of personality wisdom. There are 9 types, each representing a core worldview and path to integration. And it's based on this ancient spiritual psychology, using a map of 9 as human essence. Each personality type also has 9 levels of health and 2 wings, and it makes for this very cool symbol. And now it's time to get into the good stuff. Okay. So my favorite stuff about number 9 appears in sacred geometry. All the polygons, the circle, square, triangle, pentagon, and all platonic solids, like the tetrahedron, star tetrahedron, hexahedron, icosahedron, dodecahedron, all their inside angles add up to numbers. And these numbers are also frequencies in hertz. And when they're played, they are notes in our musical scale, and played together, they're harmonic chords. And each one of these frequencies, when you add up the numbers in them, all equal 9. All of them. Wait, there's more. 9 is found all over our measurement timestamps. So right now we're in the Kali Yuga, which is made up of 432,000 years. Add that up, it equals 9. The Earth's resonance is 432 hertz. 432 added up equals 9. One Earth revolution is 24 hours, and 24 hours of 60 minutes is 1,440 minutes, which equals 9. 1,440 minutes contains 60 seconds each, and that means there are 8,600 seconds in a day. 8 plus 6 plus 4 plus 0 plus 0 equals 9. 1 square foot equals 144 inches, and 1 plus 4 plus 4 equals 9. A cubic foot is 1,728 cubic inches, and those digits equal 9. And it gets even cooler. The number 9 is overlaid on the measurements of our cosmic proportions. The moon, the earth, and the sun's diameter all equal numbers that when you add the digits, add up to 9. What are the chances? And the mile is based on our human pace of 5.28 feet. So you take 1,000 of those and you have 1 mile, which is 5,280 feet. That's where we get our mile, and that's what we're measuring our diameter of our earth, our moon, and our sun in. Therefore, we, the humans, are the divine channel, the measuring stick for our universe. The number 9. So the next time you see the number 9, take a breath. Let it remind you of the wholeness it encompasses, the cosmic and human, the mathematical, the time, and the space alignment. And that, my friends, makes number 9 a masterpiece. Have fun with that.